Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. Just kidding. We're on the way to get some fun Juvederm. You're getting Juvederm, right?
I think that's what she uses.
Mom's getting Bulldog Juvederm.
That's not what it's called.
So, and I'm getting it in my lips. It's been, last time I got it was right before my wedding, and I get it in my lips. I just said that, but I've had it done twice before. The first time was Restylane, and I didn't like it because it was not even. Like, you could see where they put it in. Juvederm is much smoother and much more even in my opinion, but everybody does have their own. What is it, sweet girl?
You know what? I think Linda could actually talk about that if she allows you to video.
But my lips metabolize Juvederm like this. I mean, it's supposed to last for 6 months to a year. Mine's probably 6 months. And you can't get any injections like this if you're pregnant or breastfeeding, so I had to wait until I was after weaning Skyla, which was a month ago. I weaned her at 6 months, cold turkey, because she had a milk protein allergy that showed up late. And now it's time.
You don't even need it, Aaryn.
No, I don't need it, but I like it.
Well, you don't need it.
Definitely don't need it. I just like it. I think it looks cute. Some people just have naturally full lips, but sometimes, like when I smile, my top lip is like thin. So it's just for fun. It's not because, I mean, it's just for fun. Last time I got the Juvederm, I had bruises in the, like, probably like 4 or 5, like where they put the needle in. And it went away in a couple days, but some people bruise really bad.
I do.
And yeah, some people bruise pretty bad.
Yes.
When I got Restylane, I had 0 bruises. I didn't bruise at all, but Juvederm I did get bruises. And it also depends on like, the type of needle that's used. It hurts. I think it hurts me.
It does hurt. That's why we're gonna get numbing cream.
Oh, don't cry. It's been really nice having her car seat here. My mom bought her a car seat so I don't have to bring one with me every time, which is amazing.
So we are set up, so that means Skyla gets to come every week.
Yes. Yesterday we went to Build-A-Bear and I didn't film because I was meeting a new friend for the first time and she had her 2 kids and I wanted to like get to know her without filming, and I didn't want to make her feel awkward like on our first meeting of having a camera in her face, because some people are not really like that into vlogging, which is totally fine. But next time I'm come and I hang out with Rochelle and Preston and Kinsey, I'll film, because it was so fun. And I got it on Snapchat and I wish I would have filmed so bad now looking back, because it was such a fun day. If I was Kim Kardashian, I'd have 2 Stocka strollers. I'd have 1.
4 nannies too.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't have 4 nannies. I like taking care of my baby. I would have 2 sets of Stocka travel systems, 1 for my mom's house and 1 for my house. Yep, and anywhere else I traveled often, there would just be Stocka travel systems at all of my houses. Look who's that? Who's that? Who's that?
We're about to go trucking. And then if you could make my scar look better, that'd be awesome. Okay. I really should laser. That would be the best way to do it. Yeah, we should do that. I mean, those seem to be, to me.
So I might do a little bit. When I look at your chart and see what I've done in the past.
Oh, you've done
Because I
lots.
like to do a little up there too.
Because I've got those indentions, don't I?
I have those too. I mean,
Yeah,
No, you
yeah.
don't.
yeah, they're not, I mean, I think it's just, a lot of people have them.
Here?
Yeah.
That's just from being old.
No, I don't think it's old.
Learned is, and I work with a designer with a lot of my clients, is that it seems like it goes easier.
That there was carpet on the slab. The carpet.
Did the skin graft, but I haven't done that in forever.
Yeah, I would have had you come in like maybe at 6 weeks or so and start lasering it. Not with the CO2, but with a laser that is for reds, you know, just to get the red out. And then
And it's
go
not
with
red
the
anymore.
CO2.
What do you
Your
think?
scar looks a lot better than it did. It keeps looking better and better.
Time will make it
Yeah.
better.
But it's years, it's been years. But what do you think or know about that pulse laser that's supposed to work well for
Oh,
scars?
don't pull that off.
Do you know anything about
Don't pull that.
Pulse laser.
Well, I don't know if that's the whole name of it, but some sort of, it's like Colorado Skin and Vein, they do.
Is it intense pulse light?
I'm not sure, I just read about it, that's all.
Because if it's IPL, I mean, IPL isn't specifically a laser. It's a broad spectrum light, and they use it for browns and for reds. And I mean, it does produce collagen, or stimulate collagen, but it's not a true laser, and it's not.
Linda wants everyone to know that this is a temporary room and that she's sad that I'm filming in it because this is just not where she normally works. But I think it looks great and we're just excited for
They're remodeling.
the procedure. We don't really care what it looks like. But yeah, they're remodeling.
Yeah, this is one of the old ORs. Well, I want to look at your scars.
My mom had skin cancer and she had to have a skin graft, so that's what they're talking about. It looks better and better all the time. It really does. But if I were you, I would probably do the laser.
Sunscreen.
Yeah, seriously.
Okay, I need to go get the different needle. Worry about it.
Remember, Aaryn, when I did the radiation on my nose?
Mm-hmm, scary.
It was scary, but
But you wish you would have done that on your lip instead?
I do.
Do you think that you could have had a better plastic surgeon?
No, I think he did a really good job, but it's just the skin graft in general. It's not what I wish I had to go through.
Yeah. I remember you freaked out. It was hard.
It was really hard.
Here, sweetheart.
Whenever,
It's okay.
when I had the surgery, Pat told me that he told her that you would always be able to see the muscle underneath where he did the skin graft, which pleasantly surprised it wasn't, that was not the case, but nevertheless,
Yeah.
it's a giant scar.
I'm getting a dental block, which means my mouth is going to be completely numb, and after I get that, I'm not really going to be able to talk. So for a while, it's probably just going to be film with like subtitles underneath.
Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit up in this area, and I'm going to put a little bit here. Also be done with a product called Voluma. So a little depression here. So I like to stay deep first and then go a little more superficial.
Is this the same type of Juvederm that you use in the lips?
This one is a little bit thicker than I would use in lips, unless
Okay.
your lips were absolutely very small.
Okay,
You have a beautiful lip. So
thank you.
She doesn't
Yeah,
even
mine's
need
just
it.
for fun. Mine's just for an extra little oomph.
For a little. We did 2 syringes. We did
There you
lips.
go.
The older I get, the more those folds are just driving me insane.
Greenfield and peas.
No, I can move my face.
Wow.
So, Aaron's up next.
My scarf has become a bird block.
So first I'm going to do your dental block.
And it hurts really, really bad. Not
The dental
really.
block?
No, just kidding. It's a shot.
Yeah.
It's a really tiny needle though.
It's a shot.
There's so many nerves in the upper lip. So you're not nursing?
No.
Okay.
Because you can't do this if you're nursing, right, Aaryn?
Nope.
Okay, open for me. Okay. So I'm just going to go up here and inject into. Okay. I didn't do as much at the bottom. It's not
Okay.
usually quite as sensitive as the upper lip.
I do have that blood vessel right here. You can probably see it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, do you notice that one side of your lip is larger or smaller than the other?
I think I do, but I don't remember which side. But yeah.
Because I think you're a little smaller on the left.
Yeah, I do know that they're not symmetrical.
Right, nobody is. Okay, so I'm going to start see, open your mouth for me. I always like to put a little right on the outside of where you're really gonna be totally numb. So you feel this one a little bit, just to support the look. Turn it that way. Are you feeling this? A little. Okay, so I'm gonna go on that. How are you? See, she has a beautiful shape. Look.
She does.
This is, you know, what's really hard is when someone has either not much of a bow, they have a lip that just appears to go straight across, and you're trying to create that artificial.
You're an artist, Glenda.
Thank you. There is an art to it. I mean, you have to have an eye. See, and if you had, like, maybe I'll go a little bit on the left side directly into your lip, but usually I don't, unless I'm trying to even something out. Yeah, and every injector has their own technique of doing this.
Bet you're glad you did the dental block right about now. Yes.
This is a very sensitive area, and even with a dental block, this can still be not 100% numb. You feeling that a little bit more? I didn't put as much numbing in the bottom because that way you really will be able to talk.
Okay, good.
You can't talk.
No.
Okay, so gotta take a look, really important to take a look sitting up because things change, different vantage points. So massage it a little. I like to feel it so that I know what is swelling from the injection and what is product. Make sure it's fairly evenly distributed.
Well, it's about 1:10. We got in at like 9. I probably started my lips by like 10:45. So about 2 hours or so later, 2.5 hours later, I think, if I'm doing my math right, the dental blocks have worn off so I can talk again. But now I'm starting to see bruising. So for like 3 days or so, I'll probably have bruises. But I put some lip gloss on. I need to put concealer like around the outside, but I haven't done that yet. But when they're swollen, they always look uneven until the swelling goes down. So they won't look even probably until tomorrow or the day after. But that's how it's been every time that I've got it done. My mom doesn't have any bruising and her face looks fantastic, I think.
I'm gonna have a bruise right there.
When you looked in the mirror, were you happy with it?
Yeah, but I think it takes this a day or so to really settle down to like really know what it's gonna look like.
She said with me too, she said I had to wait a week before I would really know.
Yes.
Because she was like, your lips won't look how they're going to look for like an entire week.
It takes
Which
a
makes
little
me sad because I like them to be swollen. I like them big. I ate some soup, so I'm sorry if there's stuff in my teeth. I also noticed that my eyebrows are outrageous. Like, I have not had time to go get my brows done, and it's like the definition of mom life. That's why I can't have lash extensions, because I never have time to go get them refilled. And my nails are like, I have 2 nails have popped off again. This is the second time this has happened lately.
Well, you've always been trashed over your eyebrows. You always had eyebrow haters.
Thanks, Mom.
Well,
But anyway, they're a little bushman. So we're gonna have to get that fixed when I get home. I can't wait to see what Nick says. Nick like sometimes doesn't even notice when I make changes. Like when I cut my hair, I had to say, and he was like, oh my gosh, you cut your hair. I was like, yeah. He didn't even notice.
think it'd probably be a good thing if he didn't notice your lips, because if he noticed your lips and went, wow, what'd you do to yourself?
He wouldn't say it like that. Last time I had it, he loved it. He said they looked good, so. Bruising. Let's see if we can get this to focus. You can see the bruising.
So the first time I got my eyelashes done, I came home and Jason immediately noticed and he said, what did you do to yourself? You look like Lady Gaga. I'm going, well, what's wrong with that?
Why did you say you looked like Lady Gaga?
Well, because the first time I got my eyelashes done, I'm like, I love her. She's amazing.
She's having a good old time by herself back there. I wish I could have lash extensions, but my lashes started falling out, one. So whenever I took them off, they were like non-existent. It was a nightmare.
Yes.
And then also, like, I don't have time to go in for the refills. I would have to do it on the weekends, and that's when I'm supposed to be spending time with Nick and Skyla's family time. What, baby? What, sweetheart? Here.
Oh, and don't forget her.
We got lucky, didn't we?
This is the captain. We're about 200 miles north of Houston right now, and there's a thunderstorm right over top of the airport. So we're going to hold here right now. Plenty of gas. We can hold as long as an hour, and then we do have Austin just off our right front. We need to go somewhere else too. So we have plenty of gas to wait. We're going to try to wait for at least a half an hour, maybe even a few minutes past that, and make our way to Houston still. But if something changes, I'll let you know. Thanks for your patience.
Look who's home. I got home like an hour before Nick got home, and Skyla's asleep. I gave her a bath right when we got home. I gave her a bath and put her to bed. She has like a little bit of a rash because my mom washed some of her clothes in Woolite. So it's got to be from the detergent. I mean, I don't know what else it would be, but you never know. With Skyla, we've already had so many weird things happen. Nick, do you like my lips?
Puffy.
They're bruising even more now.
They're poofy.
That's the biggest bruise so far. And they kind of hurt. Not awful, but they look really good. They're super swollen right now. Probably in the morning, they'll be like half this size. Maybe not. I hope they are not, because I like them like this. But thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up. It would mean a lot to me. And subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And check and see if you're subscribed, because even if you think you're subscribed, a lot of people told me that somehow when they went back to my channel, they realized that they somehow had been unsubscribed from my channel. And I think it's like a glitch that has been happening. So I guess just double check. And I will see you guys in my next video. Good night.